That time is 8:58 in the morning time on this Wednesday morning, March 20th, 2019. It is time now for the Peter Channel morning news on this Wednesday morning, March 20th, 2019. Got good morning to you all this lovely Wednesday morning, March 20th, 2019. It's 8:58 in the morning time. It's 26 degrees. And now it has jumped up to 26 degrees in North Massachusetts. Today's hour will be 38. Top stories in Peter Channel Morning News approach the 9 a.m. hour is Gorsuch provides decisive fifth vote in case of interpretive treaty with Indian tribe. How the 737 MAX became the world's fastest airplane as it is too big to fail, analysts said. Border Portugal announced the fourth inconsistent death of migrants since December. Theresa May requests Brexit delay from EU as the UK government remains in crisis. Rhode Island recycling program emerges as low recycle rates and collapse in revenues. Poll shows Bernie Sanders' popularity among all the voters plummeted. New Miller probe revelations explain Trump's raid. Trump escalated was passive. Kellyanne Conway. Donald Trump Jr. says UK's prime minister should have listened to his father. President 3 days of national mourning after deadly cyclone died. Christchurch student gun owners bring in hand in their weapons. First victim of Christchurch shootings laid to rest as police say gunmen had planned never attack. After killing dozens, New Zealand mosque attack suspect was headed to carry out a third shooting, police said. Goal hit with a $1.5 billion antitrust fine by EU. Bear plunges after jury finds that Roundup weed kill cause cancer. Fed's balance sheet planet the economic outlook are under the microscope Wednesday. Disney closes Fox deal, creating global content powerhouse. Look at that. Stocks now. Down 26.72 points at 5887.38. SP5 down 37 cents at 32.57. The Nasdaq up 9.47 points at 77.23.95. Ancient bird that died 110 miles years ago is found perfectly preserved with an egg inside. Super equinox war moon will be able to see it in Arizona. Science explain why we are just now learning about a giant meteor that exploded on Earth last year. FDA approves first postpartum depression drug, high potency pot strongly linked to psychosis according to study. Smoking high potency pot daily raises psychosis risk, study finds. Doctors say daily low dose aspirin does not prevent heart attacks and strokes. Like that news from the wires. Fuel efficiency gains slowed by popularity SUVs and trucks. Human rights transgender sterilization law is regressive. The last reigning Soviet Union president resigned. Information about it says U.S. regulators showed enough scrutiny for critical software systems during the certification process of 737 MAX 8 airline and the plane has virtually been granted worldwide over safety concerns. Oil pauses after recent gains of but stays near highs. Jane Goodall said we have no role to play in saving the world from climate change. The Trump administration said Tuesday to stop putting on migrant families this year because pilot says the Rio Grande Valley in Texas are overcrowded. Mashpee under suspension rules the U.S. House of Representatives struck a bill aimed at ending the legal charge of Mashpee Wampatuck Tribes Reservation. Peter Joe News Time, 902 top now for us. Sports report. Boston Bruins beat the New York Islanders 5-0 tonight. Boston Celtics beat the Philadelphia taking on Philadelphia Sixers. Game time 7 o'clock. Right, charges the $40-30 million bargain. Zion Wilson and Derek won't win the NCAA tournament. And 5-year news to know just as Big Press opens and Bartel gets clear the case to get first crack of the new offer. Peter Joe News Time is 9:03 on this Wednesday morning. Time now for Peter Joe traffic transit check. Baby! On the MBTA Fitchburg trade 43743 from North Station Operate 510 SPS given between Littleton and Westchester to trade traffic. Worcester trade 510 for mid-mile by Supper to the mechanical issues 45 minutes late. Now train has arrived to system two trains will technically have a continued bad service. Worcester train 55280 at mid-mile is a big stop between Nashville and Wallace Farms today to accommodate passengers delay train 510 724 at mid-mile. What's the line train 590s 834 mid-mile is all rigid and Supper today due to be this disabled train 510. It is not yet expired but will operate beyond schedule. Low train 525 40. Soda train 906 830 mid-mile is up for 5 minutes late between Kent Junction substation due to the Crescent Gate issue and the ferries they are looking good. All right, look at the downwards and byways. Providence vicinity 95 southbound side, so between connecting Providence 95 northbound side, so it's Pawtucket River, and northbound side, so between Thursday Walkway to downtown Providence 185 westbound side, so between East Providence and downtown Providence 146 southbound side, around Route 95 downtown Providence 99 the northbound side, so between 163 and 122 the Lincoln Cycle Stretch 146 southbound side, so between the road in North Smithfield 295 looking good for Matterburn and out of Warwick East Bay Bridges 138 westbound side, so to Jamestown. It's got a river bridge northbound side. A little bit slow, but the Jamestown Newport has got a river bridge is on. Looking good at Battle Bridge to the northbound side. A little slow. Out in the Cape, Board Bridge to the southbound side. A little slow. And 25 eastbound side. So Route 628 in Barnstable. In Board, but Route 6 is good from Seminole Lanes. 28 is looking good from Board to Falmouth. 45 on the northbound side. Slow between Main Street and up and down before Route 90 in Beswick in Westboro, 128 at the northbound side, so between Route 135. Indeed, about the way out of Route 20 Weston. 95 northbound side, so between Route 27 Sheridan and 128 in Kenton. 21 northbound side, so between 139 in Red Off and 128 in Kenton. Route 3 to the northbound side, so between 18 and Wayman down to Ridge Tree Split. 7 Expressway, northbound side, so between the Bridge Tree Split down downtown Boston. 128 at the northbound side, so between the Split down to 24 in Kenton. 7 Expressway on the southbound. 93, both ends of downtown Boston, back up. Mass Pike, eastbound side, so between Fairway, Model and the 7th Expressway, downtown Boston. Mass Pike, westbound side, so between Lerner and the South Boston. 93, both ends downtown Boston, back up. 7 South, SoCal, so looking good. Route 1 and southbound side, between Chelsea, down to Charlestown. 93, southbound side, so between Bedford and Zinc Bridge, downtown Boston. And 93, the northbound side, so Stoneham Stretch. And up north, 3 of the southbound side, so between Route 495, Lowell, out of Milwaukee. And 93, southbound side, so before 128 in Red. And then 495 of the southbound side, so for the large stretch. 128 both ends about Route 3 in Lexington out of Route 2. From Route 3 in Burlington. 128 southbound side between Linfield out of Woburn. Central Massachusetts 91 on. Looking good. 91 southbound side, so on the Northampton stretch. 291 southbound side, so on Route 91 in Springfield. Down in Connecticut. 91 southbound side, so between 291 and Harvard out of 84 in Harvard, Connecticut. 84 eastbound side, rules over between Route 6 and Farmington out of downtown Harvard, Connecticut. 91 northbound side, so between Middletown, Connecticut, all the way to Hartford, Connecticut. Route 8 southbound side, so to Waterbury, Connecticut. And Burr Parkway, westbound side, so between Fairfield out of Norwalk, Connecticut. And 95 southbound side, so between Norwalk out of Greenwich, Connecticut, and up in Northern New England. 91 northbound side, so Route 83 Vermont. 91 southbound side, so to Hanover, Vermont. And 8789, that one is southbound side. Also, U.S. Canadian City Vermont, and Article 15 is not infinitive southbound side, so the U.S. Canadian border. Peter Children's time is 9:07. It's 7 alpha. Weather reported it's a clear start to the morning, but it's going to warm up nicely to the low 50s. Okay, looking at the forecast, it goes like this. For today, 75 mid-morning, then quick up part of the sky about 51 degrees. Common gives southwest from 5 to 7 miles an hour. For tonight, most of the kids go about 30 degrees, southward about 3 to 6 miles an hour. For further, part of the sky about 50 degrees, and southeast about 3 to 7 miles an hour. For that, rain possibly a thunderstorm before 3 and then a showers at May after 3 a.m. Punch miles after 11 p.m. Low around 40 degrees east, about 6 miles an hour. Chance pitch 100%. New blue out between 10 for 3/4 is possible for Friday. Showers like May before 8 a.m. Punch mark before 9 a.m. Otherwise, most cast about 50 degrees. Southern November wind coming westbound 5 to 9 miles in the morning. West cast out 23 miles an hour. Chance pitch is 6%. By the night, a chance of rain showers before midnight. Then a chance of snow showers, most cast about 30 degrees. Westbound 8 to 10 miles cast out 3 miles an hour. Chance pitch is 30%. Little no situation expected for Saturday. Punt center punt cast about 44 about 28 degrees. Winds westbound 11 to 40 miles cast out 32 miles an hour. For Sunday, Southern Punch Cats by 50 miles about 36 degrees, west about 7 miles an hour for Monday. Church Jazz mostly clouds by 50 about 25 degrees, west wind about 3 to 6 miles an hour, anticipation 35%. And for Tuesday, most sun's got about 41 degrees, not about 6 miles an hour. Right now, not it. Fair 26, and that's going to be it for the Peter Channel Morning News on this. Wednesday morning, March 20th, 2019. Peter will be have a good morning, good Monday, to be have a wonderful day.